As the world watches in stunned silence, the city of Tehran, once a bustling hub of life and culture, has transformed into a ghost town. A massive exodus is underway, with people fleeing in droves, abandoning their homes despite desperate pleas from the Iranian government to stay. Fear grips the hearts of citizens as smoke blankets the skyline, a grim reminder of the relentless Israeli fighter jets roaring overhead. Bombings echo across the city, striking indiscriminately, leaving destruction in their wake. This is not just a war, it's a systematic decimation of a nation's capital. And the panic it has unleashed is unlike anything we've seen before. I'm here today to break down the latest reports from the Israel-Iran conflict, to unpack the stark realities of this war, and to explore what it means for the future of the Middle East and beyond. Let's get into it. The scenes coming out of Tehran are heart-wrenching. Iranian soldiers, in a desperate bid for safety, are hiding inside hospitals marked with Red Crescent symbols. But even these sanctuaries are being bombed. Missile launchers and military vehicles moving along roads are being obliterated with precision. Shops have shuttered, markets are empty, and the few essential items left, like petrol, are nearly impossible to find, with long queues snaking through the streets. The people of Tehran are living in constant terror, their lives upended by a conflict that shows no signs of mercy. This confirms what I've been saying for months in my videos. Iran militarily is no match for Israel. Israeli aircraft have established complete dominance over Iranian airspace. Just 2 days ago, Iran managed to shoot down a single Israeli drone. Hardly a victory when fighter jets continue to rule the skies above Tehran and the rest of the country. This war marks a seismic shift in global warfare, particularly in the Middle East and Asia. Iran, once a regional powerhouse that threatened Arab nations, now finds itself humiliated, reduced to pleading with other countries to intervene and beg Israel to stop the bombings. Even as Iran's spiritual leader, Ali Khamenei, delivers fiery rhetoric proclaiming, "We will never surrender. We will fight this war. We will attack America." Behind closed doors, the Iranian regime is frantically seeking negotiations with the US through back channels. This hypocrisy was laid bare by the US president's blunt response. "Don't come to me asking for negotiations. I'm not ready to decide yet whether to kill Khamenei or not." Unconfirmed reports are swirling that Khamenei may already be dead, though we await verification. What is clear is that Iran's missile launches toward Israel have dwindled significantly over the past 2 days. Israel reports that Iran fired around 400 missiles, many of which were intercepted, and Israeli officials claim they've hit all their intended targets while still having more in their sights, including Iran's economic infrastructure. The conflict is escalating to a new phase, with America poised to enter the fray. Iran's Fordo nuclear facility, buried deep beneath a mountain, has become a focal point. Israel lacks the specialized GBU bunker buster bombs needed to strike this fortified site, which is why the US is expected to join the war, possibly as early as tonight or tomorrow. The timing is no coincidence. The US has declared a 4-day holiday for its Jerusalem embassy, starting today, Saturday, and continuing through Tuesday. Meanwhile, Iran's embassy in Britain has been ordered to lock down and move staff to bunkers. These moves signal America's imminent involvement. Iran's boasts of attacking America, bombing Saudi Arabia, striking the UAE, or burning Israel have proven hollow. In contrast, life in Israel carries on with remarkable resilience. Israelis are returning to beaches unafraid, with bomb shelters in every home ensuring safety. There's no mass exodus from Israel, unlike Tehran, where charter flights are now evacuating people from Ben Gurion Airport. Let's be real, Iran has lost this war. The regime's propaganda, its extremist ideology, its dictatorial grip on power, all of it has crumbled under the weight of reality. 2 senior Iranian officials linked to the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps told the New York Times they're preparing to attack US bases. But let me be crystal clear. If Iran dares to strike American assets and inflict significant damage, the US will not hesitate to respond with overwhelming force, potentially even nuclear weapons. Iran has alienated itself from the world. No nation stands by its side. Its defense leaders, officers, and top scientists are being systematically eliminated. The question we must ask is this: what's left of Iran? A nation where enemy aircraft bomb freely, leaving nothing but smoke and ruin, is a nation on its knees. The tragedy is palpable, and the world is witnessing the collapse of a regime that once projected invincibility. The Iranian people, once fed a steady diet of anti-American and anti-Israel propaganda, are waking up to their powerlessness. This is why the regime is cracking down, banning social media and restricting internet access, because the truth is spreading and it's turning the population against their leaders. Justice is coming for a regime responsible for countless deaths. In the next 3 to 4 days, the full scope of this conflict will come into focus. Israel has already completed the first step, destroying Iran's air defense systems. Now, America is poised to deliver the final blow by targeting Iran's underground nuclear facilities, which Israel couldn't reach. This will be the endgame. Ali Khamenei's fate, I predict, will be worse than Saddam Hussein's. The mullah's rule is crumbling, and the world will see it clearly in the days ahead. To add some perspective, let's consider the broader implications. This war isn't just about Israel and Iran. It's reshaping the geopolitical landscape. Arab nations, long wary of Iran's ambitions, are now watching its downfall with a mix of relief and caution. The failure of Iran's missile barrages and its inability to defend its own airspace have exposed its vulnerabilities, sending a message to other regional players about the limits of bravado. Meanwhile, the US's calculated entry into the conflict underscores its unwavering commitment to its allies and its readiness to confront threats to global stability. The preparations at US bases like Diego Garcia near India's Thiruvananthapuram show the scale of what's coming. This isn't a regional skirmish, it's a defining moment in modern warfare. For the Iranian people, this is a moment of reckoning. Decades of oppression under a regime that prioritized ideology over prosperity have led to this point. The bans on social media and internet access are a desperate attempt to control the narrative, but they can't hide the truth forever. Reports of dissent are growing, with citizens turning against a government that has failed them. The world must not forget the human cost of this conflict. The families displaced, the lives lost, the futures shattered. As we move forward, the international community will need to grapple with how to support Iran's people in rebuilding a nation free from the shadow of the mullahs. In closing, the next few days will be pivotal. The world is on the cusp of witnessing the end of Iran's regime, a regime that sowed division and destruction for far too long. Justice is being served, not just for Israel or America, but for the millions who suffered under Iran's rule. The complete picture will emerge soon, and when it does, it will be a stark reminder of the consequences of unchecked ambition. Stay tuned, because this story is far from over, and the truth will continue to unfold before our eyes.